Welcome to the game. We're going to continue on. Last week we had a false Hydra that the group had found and had uh, taken care of and murdered. Afterwards, a elven female came in and attacked them, screaming wildly. They dispatched her quickly and found a small red book on her. Now they are continuing on.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Was there more?
Just letting you know that where the owl is, there is a continuing on passageway that way.
Got it.
So that's what you see. You can see the other passageways um, that they have. There are one, two, three, four, five here, 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 and here passageways, and of course back the other way you came as well. So each of those little areas are passageways that you can continue down.
Okay. I was going to say, I was trying to jump in to try and jump the situation was Richter would want to take the book and stow it. If anybody's opposed to that, he'll yield, but he does look like he's trying to collect the evidence and keep it in one location on his person.
I don't need it.
I just want to
As
read through it
stated,
when
I
I get
can't
the
read.
chance.
Okay.
You
So-
can stow it as long as I can
Detective.
read it later.
Then yeah, he'll stow it then.
Okay, you have a book.
Cool. I, of course, am a advocate for thoroughness, so I suggest we clear out the entirety of this place, ensuring that no other horrid creatures linger within. I would hate
Did
to
we-
misapprehend the nature of this place.
Did we see it ever once? Like even when it died? Jeremy and I?
After it died and it stopped singing, you would see it kind of come into sight, I guess. It kind of
He covered that
like
last time, and Alvar refused to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta be thorough. That's what I always say.
Good at beat.
Does always say that.
whatever.
So it does have the body there. You guys cut off all its heads. The two trolls that you fought as well are also dead, and now you have these openings that you can go on.
I'm a big fan of left.
That is an acceptable option.
Okay, are you saying this left?
How many passages are Jesus God, Jody?
Oh shit, we're in circle. There is no left.
7
You will.
o'clock.
I will give you this. You know that the female elf ran out of this passage.
Alright, we should probably follow up on that.
Because you guys definitely would have seen that. That would have been a very obvious.
Where the owl is?
Up
Is where she
one.
came out of?
This right
Okay,
here.
okay.
So do you guys continue down that one, or what are we doing?
I'll take a good sidelong peek down that corridor. Oh, this is the end of the map.
When you step in front of it to take that peek, you start feeling air on your face. You'll feel some wind, like a light breeze, and you can also hear water flowing, which is not a big deal. You could hear water all the way through this place. You came in water.
But not, I mean, I guess not so much in this exact space. Yeah, the back area had tunnelways that had water, but like this area that we're in, where the Hydra was pretty dry comparatively.
Would I have the impression that this leads outside or just to running water with the breeze?
Everywhere else is very stagnant air, and this one is breeze. I mean, depending on, do you want to? Let's do a roll for nature, actually.
Ooh, nature, I'm bad at that. 13.
It could be outside. It could definitely be somebody left a window open.
This might be outside. Go
Yeah.
outside.
Thought we were trying to walk inside.
If it leads out, though, it might lead to like
lady
a.
came from there, and they killed that lady.
It
think
could
I
lead to
killed
like
her.
an open area.
Could ask some questions, or
My bad.
now we're just cave murderers, which I'm fine with.
Oh, but to be fair, she did attack us first.
The laws are different in a cave.
What happens in the cave stays in the cave. Okay.
We all got history.
So then, if it does lead directly outside, perhaps we can check it quickly and see where it comes out into the city. And then return back and check the other avenues.
Ew.
Orosh, my best friend from last session that we joined hands and we ran through the tulips and we absconded and true, pure friendship. I would like to know your opinion on the matter.
Ain't no tulips here.
Yeah.
You can't see them, just like you could not see the Hydra.
It was an emotional tulip.
I will kill you like
Are
I killed
these,
that
like,
elf.
Hydra eggs?
No, it's spider webs.
Oh,
and
the
such.
spider webs. Okay.
It just, you can tell that no one's been down here for a long time.
And how much of the cave had we explored before the combat? Just this mouth, or like did we come from up here?
You did. You actually came quite a ways through it. You guys were traversing through the cave quite a bit. You've came along some basilisks and some other issues. One of your guys actually died, and you had to go back out and come back in. And then you continue to work. You've gone through this cave quite a bit, actually. You've done quite a bit of traveling through it.
So are we pretty confident that like everything, all the monsters in here have been deadified, or do we need to keep sniffing it out?
It's ours. There's still stuff in here.
I would say you would know that from all the twists and turns that you definitely wouldn't feel that you've gone through everything, but you
All right,
have
Oroch
gone.
kind of falls to his hands and knees and just like sniffs the floor. Starts he's like, there's still beasts in here. I need the axe.
I think
Can't
we
let
need
these
to.
aberrations live.
I think we need to ensure an avenue of escape if there was one afforded to us. Let's investigate this place with the wind first. If it does lead out to the city, then we will have an escape path that does not lead us through the winding tunnels and waterways. We'll return back here if it does prove nothing. But if there are more beasts, as you say, Oroch, we will slay them together, for we are best friends. I am forcing this. We have to be best friends now.
They're only friends
You
because
were
they're tall.
very agreeable with him last time.
Just
Saying it
sneak
don't
your
make
way
it
into
true.
holding hands.
Seems like it.
Seems like I missed one session. My character's in love with Richter. Oh. We are brothers at arms, of course.
Okay, so are we heading up or are we going back through the dungeon? I've heard two people speak.
I vote up.
We
I'm
got
voting
two
up.
for up, one for dungeon.
Up just to check where it goes, and then back.
Mr. L is the only one that can actually see down here. I'm going to keep following him like I have been.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we can go check it out real fast.
Okay, so as you go through up, you come along, and again, theater of the mind. It opens up into a waterway, and you start hearing a more water flowing, and there's a bit of water flowing through the center of the the cavern, I guess you could call it, with two sides on each of the waterway. It definitely looks more man-made, kind of the sewerish kind of look. Can I get people to roll me a perception check? Everybody can roll it.
22.
14.
20.
Okay. With
22.
okay, on the 15 and under people, you'll notice that, well, everyone notices that it becomes more man-made. It becomes more like a city of a sewer, kind of. You can feel when you hear kind of a banging, and also hear a ticking. There's just a very tick, tick, tick feel to it with that stench of a smell. For those who got over 15, the 22, 21, 20, and 22, you're noticing that there are also holes along the sides of the walls, a number of them. And as they go, you'll hear different sounds of whistling, like different pitches of whistles as the air blows through them. You continue up until you come unto this room. When you come into this room, you see a number of things. First, you'll hear the water flowing through as you see. You'll hear the dripping of water and the flowing of water, and you'll also hear in the center of this sea, there is a large clock face that is actually ticking, ticking, ticking along with the time. You'll hear a number of different noises. Like I said, you'll hear the wind is actually coming from this over here. It's looks like almost a steam vent that hasn't been shut all the way. If you explore it, it's not hot. It's just a large amount of air coming, and every so often you'll hear it lift up and slam down every once in a while. Other than that, you're free to explore the room. The room is as you see it.
One moment. Who amongst us is wounded? I know I am currently suffering some pain. What
Not feeling so hot.
I've been hit once.
Emotionally, otherwise I'm cool, I guess.
I've had worse.
Gather around with me. Allow me a moment. I pull out holy text and start reading from it. A prayer. It takes about 10 minutes. And I will use the second level spell to cast Prayer of Healing. 10 healing for everybody within 30 feet. And that'll be one of my...
If it's all you can do, it's all you can do.
Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, that's all I can do. Do you need more? Do you still look...
Be nice.
Are you under half, or...?
He's okay. There's some bruising.
Okay, you're not bleeding, though, right? Okay.
No, you got him pretty well patched up. You just not a whole lot to start with there.
Gotcha. But yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, you guys are free to explore the room. As I said, the only thing that is different from what you are actually seeing in this picture is underneath where you see this water, this pool of water, not underneath it, above it. The water is pooling out from underneath it is a large clock that is ticking. As it goes along, you just hear the large ticking sound.
Interesting.
If we're not immediately turning around because it's not an exit, I'd want to take a look at that big clock.
Yeah, let me take you closer, and I fly him up there.
Oh,
You see a very large. Actually, who's all? If you're flying closer, please go up there to exactly where you're going.
I think
He's
I
gonna
would
hang
be kind of interested in this space over kind of to the side, specifically this valve.
Okay.
I'll look at this steam.
Okay. With the clock, you see it
is
as
that
a very.
vape cloud again?
You'll see it as a very large clock. It is moving in time. You actually can see the handle, like it's a thing to where the arms of the clock are actually up, to where if you stand there, you will have to step over them. But they are moving in time, and that second hand is clicking every single second on
So
time.
this clock face, it's horizontal like a floor, like a rug.
It's on the floor, yeah, and then
Okay.
you have the arms that are kind of stuck
The
up.
arms are swinging around
Correct.
parallel to the ground.
Correct. So
Got
it's if they do get around to you, you will have to
I'll
step over.
step over them.
Correct. Yep. With
Is
the go ahead.
Is it the accurate time?
If you would look at it, yes, it is the accurate time.
Neat.
With the steam vent, you'll see that it is, again, it's almost set up to hit on the opposite clicks of the time if you're looking at it of the second clock, to where it would be click, clang, click, clang, click, clang, and it continually hits that. every second to where it's just hitting it in time. With the water, you will see you'll see that the valve can be opened. It looks like it is rusted, and it is currently dripping a large of like a big amount of water very loud. And you can hear it dripping, dripping, dripping. For those of you, you do see the around the entire chamber, those air holes that you saw before. You can see that the air holes are around the entire chamber as well that are circling it. Rabbit, can you roll me another perception check, please?
19, because I get advantage on perception
Cool.
checks.
19 is fine. Where you're standing, you actually are seeing a door. And on the door, you see a phrase written in Elvish writing. Do you read Elvish? Does anybody read Elvish?
Yes, I do.
Okay. In that, you read, "Once spoken, I am broken," and it's engraved on this large, heavy door.
I'll call out the rest of the group that there's a door over here with some writing on it that says "Once spoken, it's broken."
Got a riddle?
Yeah,
Is it
Yeah, I hear
secret?
riddles.
doesn't seem like it. Hopefully,
Is it promise?
I can't promise. Don't know for sure. All I can promise you is we're short enough to run away and leave the tall guys behind.
I think he's giving you potential answers to the riddle there, boy.
Can
not
you
just-
say those in Elvish?
Yes,
Richter will walk over, intrigued by the thought puzzle, and kind of look at Runny and say, "Well, the riddle's answer is simple. The word silence, when spoken aloud, would be breaking itself for its definitional matter."
Hold on. I'm sorry, we're going to have to rewind a little bit. Can you go back to where you were, John?
Sure. Sorry.
Again, very apology. You said that you told the rest of the group, you called the rest of the group over, correct?
Yeah, that's why I walked over.
No, yeah, okay. So he called.
Yeah, I called everybody out and told
Cool.
them.
Can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
An 11.
As long
Okay,
as you're
cool.
killing Brett and not me, I'm okay with it.
As you yell for the rest of the group, from behind you feel a piercing on your body and feel kind of a twinge. Hold on just a second.
I don't know if this will affect anything, but is it dark in here? Like, are we using dark vision to see, or is there light in here?
There is a low light.
Okay, never mind that. As I said, they're using dark vision to see me. I'm invisible. I don't know if that'll help or
No,
anything.
there's low light.
I think
You're
you're
going
gonna
to
get by a
take
trap.
7 damage, and you feel yourself kind of like it feels stiff. If you reach back, you'll see that you'll pull out a dart that has come into your back.
I'm
Uh,
going to approach cautiously after seeing
Okay,
him kind of
so,
arch in pain.
and with that, I need you to role play this very specifically. If
Yeah.
you are talking to each other, I need you to tell me you're talking out loud. If you are doing something, I need you to tell me what you're doing and how you're doing it.
Got it. So I'm
Alvar is quietly giggling and holding the little guy above the clock.
I just want to make sure. Runny, did Runny speak the riddle aloud?
yeah.
I think it was, hey guys, it says hark, and
Yep,
he got
that's
kinda
pretty much what it
shanked in
was.
the back.
Okay. So then again, focusing on that, Richter does not know the riddle to solve it. But John understands why he got shot. Okay.
Mr. Evan, are you okay?
So
I got shot by something over here.
not knowing what's going on, I am going to
You just say that out loud.
Yes.
I am going to
I
approach.
got him!
Okay, I need both of you to roll dexterity saving throws.
Okay, it's the whole room. Good deal.
I got a 20 this time.
You got that one. That one missed you. Go ahead and
Dex
give me a.
save?
Yep.
14.
Okay, you got that one. You're good. You both hear as you hear darts whiz by your head.
I would be talking as I'm approaching, asking what's going
If
on.
you talk, then yeah, it's
I'll make
going
my
to give me a
save.
dexterity throw.
Because I don't see why I wouldn't, and I think I'm
You
okay.
made it. You're
With that, I also wanted to be watching Runny because he just got assaulted, and then I would kind of see Flinch and Runny get assaulted again, and then I personally get assaulted. Can I make an investigation check to see where
absolutely
Okay.
100%.
I'm gonna whisper to Flinch. Does whispering count?
16 to see what's happening?
You would definitely see that those air holes are not actually air holes;
They're
they're
darts.
holes to darts. And I think you've all got it to where if the sound level goes above a certain point, it shoots darts.
Okay. I am going to
Please make sure you whisper
point with the tip of my rapier.
And saving throw.
on it. 20.
Up, you made it. You're good. You whizzes right by you again.
I just move him out of the way as he starts talking.
Yeah, you just pull him back.
I'm going to point with the tip of my rapier at the holes, gesturing to where like it can come from. I'm going to ready an action as I kind of step into a position where I can't kind of be assailed by it. Looking at Alvar, I say loudly, plug the holes. And as that's happening, I'm readying an action to use my gift of Welt to throw wind in front of me to block wherever a dart would come from.
Okay. They are still sitting about chest to waist high. So as long as you move out of the way, you would definitely be able to deflect those in a different direction.
Like wind
Yeah, I don't have any plugs with me.
You're going straight up.
Oh no, I'm just like throwing the wind out in front of me in like a square because it's like a block in front of me.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, absolutely. You'd see a dart just literally stop and fall on the ground.
Okay.
Wolvar, can you quietly smash these barrels for me? What was his name?
Orash?
Orash.
I would pick up the dart and inspect it.
You would see a dart, and you would see a very Actually, give me another investigation check. I'm sorry.
You got it. 16 again.
Okay, you would see the residue of something on the tips as well. It looks very old though, so you would definitely see that it's some type of a poison, but it's definitely an older poison.
Okay. What kind of toss it aside?
That sucks for Runny, who's had one of these in his back.
I would actually, sorry, I just had a thought. I'm going to toss it aside intentionally high up so that it hits the ground with a loud kathunk.
Another one would shoot towards it.
Awesome. Okay. Solving crimes, guys.
I'm going to sort of tiptoe around and take a good look at the mechanisms.
You can't. I'm holding you.
Downsies.
No, it's dangerous. Yeah. Where do you want to go, boy?
Oh yeah, I guess if you're like hovering me around.
The fairy hasn't been shot at all?
Yeah,
if he talked, yeah, he would have been shot at.
I just whispered a Flinch.
If he whispers, you guys are okay.
He did ask in a whispering voice earlier if whispering counts.
Got it.
Yeah, and whispering's okay. You just have to keep it below a certain level.
He's a fairy. I guess it is small talk, and then even lessened by the whispering.
But
So
every conversation me and Flinch have is small talk.
So the funking of this like steam thing isn't causing any reaction though?
No, it's not.
I'm gonna walk up to the door and I'm gonna look at Runny, and in a whisper I'm gonna ask, what does it say?
I'll whisper to him and tell him what it says. It says once it's spoken, it's broken.
I look at the door and say, silence, in common.
Did you say it out loud or whisper?
Loud.
Okay, dexterity.
Yep. Fuck.
Okay.
Gotta talk like an elf to say it.
And I look at him as I'm
Speak friend to dinner.
That's going to take 8 damage, and
fuck my life.
And that is your first hit.
Yeah. I look at Runny and in a whisper say it in Elvish.
In Elvish, in a whisper, I'll say silence.
Nothing.
In Elvish. Good word. I'll repeat it in silence, or I'll repeat it in a whisper tone in Draconic, Dwarvish, Giant, and Halfling as well, and Common.
What was the riddle one more time?
Once spoken, I am broken.
It's silence.
I'm gonna say open sesame in a whisper.
I'm gonna keep looking at the clock and the mechanisms attached to it. Are they all attached to each other? Or are they all combined in some way?
It is your.
Could I glean that?
It is. If you're looking at it, it is a normal clock. They are connected. As long as once the second hand goes all the way around, the next one the minute hand chunks into place. It's a normal analog clock.
And there's no other indicators on the door whatsoever other than the writing in Elvish, right?
Nope.
You said something was rusty up here in the north end.
That is where that like steam vent is popping and up and down and slamming shut and opening and slamming shut.
Can I hold it close, or is the pressure how much pressure before it like gets out of my hands if I just like push it down?
Give me a strength check.
Just raw strength. There's like strength athletics.
Either one, strength athletics. Yeah, either one.
Oh my god, how did I mess that up?
You can hold it down. It's not difficult to hold down, but you definitely feel it pushing a little bit.
Is there any like threading on it that I could like twist it and like lock it closed or anything?
Not that you
Is
see.
it more
no.
just like a pot lid?
It's pot lid.
Until he did that, did it appear to be functioning normally? Like
What?
by design?
Yeah, you would notice that it is hitting on about the exact opposite time of every second hand clicking. So it's second hand.
Did his holding it down affect the clock in any way?
Nope.
Can I just take the lid completely off and like put it to the side so there's no more?
You sure can.
Let the steam just freely flow up.
Yep, you sure can.
You said it's not like overbearingly hot, right? It's more just like
nope. It's just air. It's just a forceful air. You would have to take some time to do the latch because it is on. It is on a latch that kind of goes like this. So you would have to take off that pin, but you can absolutely remove it. It's not hard. It's a very rudimentary. It's not like it's locked on there or anything. You can take it off and remove the lid if you want.
Full Inquisitor mode. I'm standing next to running and I'm whispering to myself, but also enough for him to hear it. I'm like, so it's a warning. It's telling us that once words are spoken, then wounds apply to us. Or there must be some other application for the answer to the riddle at some juncture. What do you think, Rennie? Do you have any?
Maybe if we just make the room completely silent, like stop all sound. Because right now it has a constant sound of the clock and the lid thing.
Ah, so you mean create silence to create the answer to the riddle?
Yeah, maybe we have to like give it something that shows its answer, not say the answer.
As he says that, and I kind of look back to Orosh closing the lid, it's no longer making a clunk sound. There's no sound to it.
Correct.
Perfect. Alvar, with me, I say in a whispered tone, and I look up to him because he's probably not going to be able to hear me, and I kind of wave my rapier.
Okay. I say out loud as I drop Flayed.
Was that a whisper or was that actually saying it?
No, he says it out loud.
Okay, dexterity, please.
I shouted.
21.
21.
Spin around it, and he
There's
falls.
going to be a loud splash when Flinch hits that water, too.
That's Yep, give me another one.
Alrighty. 4.
Oh, you got hit. Hold on.
What'd you need?
I point over to the
6, and that's your first hit.
The second hand. That's the only one that's moving, right? That's making noise.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. Once I kind of point him in that direction, I kind of walk over to Alvar and say, "Stop it by whatever means necessary," in a whispered tone. And then I move from him over to the valve here, and I have a secondary thought if he's not able to forcefully stop it by force. But we'll only test that theory if his first plan is one.
What is the clock made of?
I'm going to pick up a wooden crate and jam it between the second hand and the minute hand when they meet.
I would want to take this thing apart just out of curiosity. If you guys want me to stop the clock, I think I could probably figure it out.
It would make too much noise.
Okay, so once you put the second hand will stop pretty easily, and then you hear the dripping.
Oh shit. I turn the valve until it's completely sealed.
What way do you turn the valve?
Oh, good question. Lefty loosey, righty
Righty
tighty.
tighty.
So right, I turn it to the right for the
All right,
tight.
Unless it's got a reverse thread.
As you turn
Lockwise.
it, as you turn it, it stops the dripping, and with that, you hear the door click open.
Aha! Oh.
No, you're
Rabbit's
good.
a fucking
after
genius.
you got the door
Rick-
open, it's
Richter literally like exclaims and then covers his mouth.
yeah. After you got the door open, it stopped the trap.
Very cool. All right, I'm gonna head off that way.
How does it feel to be out inquisited by a rabbit?
I believe it was a group effort.
I don't know.
I don't think I did much.
He pretty much hit her right on the fucking head.
I got shot.
Are you guys gonna continue through
He
the
got
door?
shot?
Yeah.
The hell happened to you?
Oh,
Oh,
we can see the whole map.
Oh no.
He never saw it happen.
We can see the whole map.
Oh no! How do I not do that?
Go up to the map settings and turn dynamic lighting on. It's not on.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
one
this,
of those for each of
this
us.
looks awful.
I'm not paying attention.
We're all
Lighting.
adults here. I
Wait a
don't
minute, how do I turn
understand
it
what
on?
I'm looking at.
Oh,
And then click somewhere so that and everybody should refresh probably.
save settings.
You're good. Didn't have to refresh.
Oh. I gotta reopen my character sheet. Which takes like 3 seconds. Which I'll never see again.
Should be down in the bottom. There we are.
Yep.
And that my dynamic lighting stuff didn't work. That's real sad.
Yeah, you just gotta make sure you turn it on.
Well, no, I put them on the. I have a little torch at the corner of this that you should be able to see, and it doesn't look like it's working.
Probably because it's on daylight mode or something. I don't know. Couldn't say. I am going to look to myself, look to everyone else. Is anybody else wounded by dart fire?
I got shot.
Running and flinch.
Okay. I am going to let everybody else step full, or do we still have everybody with like a little bit tipped off the top?
just missing a little.
I'm
at the top.
Still bruises.
Fine.
On a scale of 1 to 33.
I'll go ahead and I'll before we move into the space, I'll say, since we can now speak, allow me to read from the Book of Stenin, and I'll start reading another prayer for 10 minutes, and I'll use another second level spell slot to cast Prayer of Healing. For 9 this time.
Guy's long-winded.
Too much.
Perfect. I'm maxed on HP now.
Wow, Stenin sounds like a cool guy.
He seems like an awesome
You know,
storm god.
next time I go by the turret, I'll look in his statue's general direction.
Yeah, whenever I hear a crack of thunder, old Stenin.
If I ever murder a blue dragon, I will be sorry for it.
If I ever accidentally commit a crime, I will know that Stenin's there.
Sure.
Should I know what you guys are talking about?
Stenin was a character played by Joe Orbick in the Shadows over Stormloft campaign series and was eventually turned into a split personality because he died and consorted with a demon in his afterlife, and it ripped his soul in half and created Shadow Stenin, which was an evil.
I think I do remember that. We fought
You
the
fought
Shadow Half at one
Stenin.
point.
Yeah, he was like punching us into mountains and stuff.
Him and Eslo were.
That was the one where Kevin ran away the entire fight.
Bravely ran away. No. I...
Holy shit, that was awesome.
Anyway.
All right, Kevin, it's your turn. I'm still running.
He didn't
Oh,
die.
what a wizard.
He didn't die. But yeah, I say we advance. But I think the formation scout ahead.
Well,
Feels a little backwards.
I was just throwing the tokens out. You guys can.
And
make
I need a
yourself-
light source ahead of me.
I'm
Ronnie,
okay with being in front because if it's light source required, I'm invisible if they need dark vision to see me. So
Ronnie first.
I had a light on me and it's gone, Chody.
Yeah.
Anyone have like a light cantrip they can like put on my forehead or something?
Should be 5 bright, 5 dim.
I have the spell light.
I might be able to do another little light on you.
I'll go ahead and move my light onto Orosh, and
Okay.
after doing so, I'm going to cast Light a Torch, so that I also will have a light source, and I'll hold the light in the same hand that I have with my my shield, which is cool.
Is torch more than 5 and 5?
It's 20 feet, 20 feet, same as
Oh
light
shit.
spell.
I'll use my mind link,
Magical
my
tinkering
Kalash Star
sucks.
mind link, to link myself to my best friend Richter, and in your head I'll say, Richter, my best friend, you've given
that
me
better?
light, so now we can talk like in our heads. So if you need me to like point this forehead light in a direction, just let me know.
Absolutely. I don't have the accent when I'm talking in my mind. Great.
Yeah, me neither. It's very monotone.
Yeah.
He's just faking it the whole time.
It actually takes work to talk like this.
It makes you wonder why he does it at all.
Because it's fucking rad.
Yeah, if you say so.
You misapprehend what cool is.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Okay, so Orosh, right after Runny, and then I said the owl can hold backline since he isn't here.
He's not here.
And Chody, if you want to give me control of him and then remove control of Orosh.
The owl?
Yeah, I'll take the owl if nobody else wants to control him.
I'm good.
I don't feel like doing it. Sounds like he's making a new best friend.
I don't know. We got
Oh,
a
right,
monk
old news.
specialist in our group.
All the
Yeah, if we each take a week off, John will have forced us all to be his friends.
everybody's like, oh no, I gotta watch some show or do something in real life that's like legit. I'm like, oh, it looks like
Somehow Alvar
looks like
still
I'm
wouldn't.
best friends with with Richter. Oh, I'm a fairy.
Yeah, you wish you could do voices.
I can't. You're really good at them, by the way.
That voice is going well.
Yeah, I like him. I like Alvar. It's a more cadrely, like, not quite as comatose Galen.
I do miss Galen.
Hey now, Galen's a good guy. Met him once.
All right, you should have control.
All right. So he's gonna keep to the back. I'll sandwich Flinch in between me and him, and then Running Rabbit lead the way. Orosh follow him, and Alvar middle ground. Sound good?
Yeah, it's a good time. And Alvar takes off toward the front because he was not listening.
I'm okay with that.
There's always dead people. He screams.
As you walk in there, you're going to be seeing a large number of statues. You'll notice that it looks like they have been petrified, and it's a bunch of children, women, just a whole bunch of statues. If you look at the old, I think it was terracotta statues that they had, where it's just a bunch of statues. It's almost like it was storage, and they were all thrown in here.
Yeah, should have closed their eyes.
These must be the missing people.
Are they in like action poses or very like stiff?
Uh, they look like some of them were scared. They look like some of them were fighting back. They look like a lot. There's some that were just standing. And you'll notice that there are some just large statues as well in there. It looks like just a large room of stone that people built. You can see some coffins in there as well. They are very decorated, but mostly you see a bunch of the stone statues all in the room.
Having seen what happened to Runny Babbitt with the basilisk, does it look like these are actual people turned to stone?
Yes.
Hey guys!
Yeah, he already said that. We already on that page.
Interesting.
He put my axe out in front of me. So I'm going to be turned into a stone. I want to look cool.
I have a cool pose.
I suppose, yes, if we are going to go, we might as well go looking out.
You can't help him now.
Gotta go out like a group,
Stop
all of us
right
standing
there.
beside each other.
The prospector. Stop. As he enters that square, you hear a rumbling in the room, and you feel movement from the back. As two of the statues start to move. Can you give me, and one of them is going to swing at you with a surprise attack. The prospector guy.
Give you
Jeremy.
what? You said half a sentence.
He's going to swing at you, so he's attacking, and I'm gonna
Roll attack. Yeah.
attack.
Okay, you said, "Can you give me a?" And then just went into a different sentence. Like
I
I'm
forgot
confused.
how to play the
I think
game.
I think he wanted
Remember.
initiative and then realized he needed to hit you
Totally
first.
cool. I just make sure we're on the close to the same page at least.
Yeah. Pop him first, and then we'll roll initiative.
Thanks, kid, no ghost.
Pop it.
17 and 22.
The
Missed
22 hits.
It's gonna be really rough.
Nah, it's fine.
Do I just hit the attack to
Yeah, inside of the chat.
21
Yeah,
damage?
pretty good, I guess.
That's for one attack. Did you?
He missed
Oh,
the first one.
Gotcha. Okay, well that's frightening.
Ow, you bastard!
It's very scary.
Oh, Alvar, my
Go ahead
second
and-
best friend.
We'll roll initiative, and we'll.
Did you hear that,
see what
Jeremy? Did you
I
hear
heard it. I giggled.
Wow.
Is that initiative you said?
We
Yes.
eat snacks
You
together.
gotta bring up the board first. We
Oh
can't
shit! Sorry, I fell for it.
How do I bring up the board?
I did really well though.
click on the left side. There should be an initiative counter option on the toolbar on the left. You should be able to bring up the initiative counter, and then you want to clear the board if it still has the last initiative token. You see it there?
I am not yet. Is it the clock looking thing?
Yep.
All right, cool. There we go.
Hey,
Yeah, and it's already cleared. Cool.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna doctor that to be the good number that it was.
Oh yeah.
Damn it! Thank you.
Oh my god, dude.
What's the matter?
Simmer down on the name. Jeez. Oh gosh. The idol.
Oh, I don't know how to make it not show up.
Yeah, you just make sure that your character's name is not a massive beast of a thing. You can
Oh,
also
that's
go in.
what it is.
You can
That's
go
why
in. I can actually fix it. Hold on, because I still have control.
You
of it.
leave it.
there's a reason why I'm the champion of my people. Okay.
Hell yeah, brother. Me
Bam.
too. I'm the only one left.
Taking the Lobo stance on it.
Pretty much, except less his fault.
How much less?
And then
Completely opposite.
Chody, you'll want to select a
Someone
cog
else did it and not me.
and put it in descending order so that we're all lined up.
I do
Here we
like
go.
Lobo, though.
All right.
Runny Babbitt is up first.
Yeah. I'm going to here, and I'll Hunter's mark the one that hit my friend.
Okay.
Then I will attack. The 20 hit
Yep.
does 9 piercing and 2 force.
It takes a little chink off him, and but he is still moving.
Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
That is my turn.
And Orosh.
All right. I will run up there. And I will attack them recklessly. Or I guess, how many rages do I have left? Did I get thrown into a rage in the last session?
Yeah.
One.
And did we rest after that?
Nope.
Nope. And I rest. All right. So I only have one rage left, and I think I gotta save it for the.
No, you should have 2 left because you've only raged once since the last time we rested because we left and came back.
Yeah, they had to come back to bring back the rabbit.
All right, and then I'll rage. And then I'll attack Rex. Oh, critical strike with my
That hit
axe.
hard.
Oh, I've given thee courtesy enough. Now you face Orosh. Warrior.
Jesus.
For 23 plus 9 damage. 32.
Divine Fury's doubled as well.
Oh.
Roll a
so yeah,
d6.
that's 18 plus.
I'm gonna just roll another d6.
Roll another d6. 36. So raging hammer.
35.
You hit him in the arm, and a big chunk of it comes out to where it looks like his right arm is almost ready to fall off. Big hunk out of the shoulder. And Richter.
All right.
Richter and Flinch got the same one.
You go ahead.
If you want, I mean, it's up to you. As a bonus action, I'm going to target Orosh, and I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Or no, he's already decked out. Spirit Mantle is what I was going to say. Oh, it's touch. Son of a bitch, it's an action too. I can't get to you. You ran too far away.
Come closer.
All right, then I'm gonna cast. Let me double check. It's concentration, so. I'll cast Hold at Bay, on myself. All right, so I'll notate that with this dot, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Flinch.
You guys really like standing close to those. One
You
second, let
cast
me
on
draw
Balvar,
some.
right?
You're
Draw
standing
some
close to me.
lines. Uh-huh. Something up real quick. 20 feet. Oh god, why does it have to be so fucking...
And just to make sure we're clear here, the front one has moved, the back one has not.
Okay.
I just want to make sure everyone sees that and has seen it and it's out there.
I'm gonna reach it up my sleeve and pull out one of my grenades and huck it into this square. Way back there behind the big guy.
Go
The
and play
second big
catch.
guy. No!
Traps it and throws it back.
Would that be a dexterity?
It was a deck save, what you gave
Okay.
me. DC 15.
He failed.
And it would hit both of them.
Failed.
And it was 5d6. For 19 damage.
Okay, you see the one kind of blast forward a little bit, and then the one in the back, you see it hit, but it just kind of wobbles and goes back. But the one in front moved with it more.
Okay. Bonus action, my cannon's gonna move up and take a shot at him. I forgot to have the cannon thing ready. And there it goes. 20
Yep.
to hit. For 5 force damage, and it knocks him back 5 feet.
He
5 damage,
pushes
really?
back.
Wow.
That is very low. Well, you rolled a 1,
Yeah, I did.
so is that good for you, or you got more?
That's... No, I'm great.
Alavar.
I hucked an explosive.
Yeah, you did really good. It hurt a lot.
They're all deaf.
You big bastard. Yeah, he's just gonna go for it. 18 to hit.
Yep.
And he get extra attack. And he will. Is that gonna work? Who's standing beside me? Is that Oroch?
That's Orosh.
Okay. Second attack. 12 to hit.
No.
That's sad.
Yep.
All right,
so
so 9 slashing. How high is the ceiling in here?
10 feet.
How tall is the statue?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go 20 feet. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna go 20 feet because the statues are probably about 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
The normal people statues are normal height. These statues are taller.
Yeah. I'll just hang out here.
Okay. Next is Kane.
All right. So he is going to speed is 50 something, so he's going to move on in. So once there, he will do martial arts. Yeah. I'm gonna punch him a lot, I think. I don't think he is at the point where his weapons are magical yet, though. Yeah, he is not magical hands. So I am just going to attack with my fist twice. That.
You hurt your fist.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with my fist one more time.
You hurt your fist more.
That's it.
And next.
Like a pillow
the,
fight, but
The golem's gonna go back. Since the thing hit him, he's gonna hit him back. 26.
he's better at punching than the bird.
29.
So much better.
23 damage for the first one.
Who's it hitting?
18 damage the owl that was right in front of him.
Oh, wow. 23 you said?
And then 18.
Oh, he's down. Cool. Sorry, Andy.
And he did better as Orosh.
Yeah, that was awesome.
For friendship right there.
Oh, what we got?
What do
Why
we
do you have
got?
a purple marker?
Oh,
Running
hold the
back.
bay. If I get hit, I can discard the hold at bay within the next minute, and it gives me damage resistance. I couldn't touch anybody though because everybody ran up.
Yeah, I got AoE stuff. Brent, it's your turn.
I didn't know if the other thing was moving or not. The
You're
other
good.
stone thing.
Oh yeah, is the other one
He has
come
not
punches?
Okay.
He doesn't move.
17 to hit.
Yep.
Does 6 piercing and 4 force damage.
Okay.
And a 14 to hit.
Nope. And you keep popping that shoulder, and it's definitely it looks loose.
Sweet. That'll be
So
it for
next
me.
is Orosh.
A roar. Attack recklessly. And with a
yeah.
battle roar. Oh, geez, 17.
On the nose. Yep.
Oh my goodness, thank goodness.
Thank goodness it was reckless.
I can reroll the damage because I'm a great weapon fighter. Wow, that okay. So 12 damage.
As you do it, you clean down on the arm, and it knocks off one of the arms that you've been working on. So he is now single-armed.
Just as I planned.
Richter.
Have they been
I only
attacking?
have 2 attacks.
Have they been attacking at reach?
Nope. Straight down.
Okay, so this one in the back hasn't really done anything. It was just this one.
He has not moved.
He hasn't even moved. I hit him with a grenade and he just sort of wobbled.
I'm gonna
I think that's a red herring.
step forward. I am going to, as a bonus action, look down at the owl. Get up! And cast Healing Word on him at first level. It'll be my last first level spell slot, though. He'll get 6 back. And then once I step in, I'm going to send in burn these feeds. And then attack with the rapier, casting Green Flame Blade on the target. So that we'll do some stuff. I make an attack with the rapier. It misses. I am a failure.
That's not good.
Don't beat yourself up, Mr. Richter.
So,
Get that bird out of there. His bones are hollow.
Question. Shouldn't the barbarian have a second attack? Don't you get extra attack as barbarian, or am I confused?
No, I took a level in fighter to get my
Oh, okay, gotcha.
fighting style and a bunch of other things.
Gotcha.
sword.
That's what I was confused about. So it's like, why is he only making one attack?
Fighter is fun. Is that me then?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
How are these things looking? I see one is armless,
Correct.
half armed.
Yep. Cut off at the shoulder.
I mean, why you guys all gotta stand in one spot? I got stuff that explodes.
My spoilers, yeah. Fish.
That's my speed 30. Can I stand on this square? Or is that incomplete? Can't be there.
Can't you fly?
No. Me?
No.
No.
No, I'm chilling.
People that fly just keep picking him up and moving him around.
Yeah, people like to.
If you go
Toy with
over
me.
by one, I'll say you can get on that square to the left. The other one's the wall.
On the left.
To where you're standing on top of the sarcophagus.
Where? The bird's under there, isn't he? Would a line attack hurt that square that I'm tracing over? Really?
Well, are you talking about hitting Orosh?
So I'm talking about using Caustic Brew, which is a line spell, and it's 5 feet wide. There's no way it doesn't hit them.
yeah.
We're not doing that. I'm not doing that to them.
Well, because it's 10 foot tall and Oroch is not. You could shoot for the top end, so you can.
I could shame high. Yeah, we're in a 20-foot.
Angle wise, you're only gonna hit the first one. You're not gonna hit the second one because it'll arc out over the back one's head. So if you want to do,
The first one's the only one that's been a
Back
problem.
one
Really.
does not appear to be taking damage anyway.
All right, well, we'll do it anyway, just for funsies, because I've got magic and I need to learn how to utilize magic. Wow. Suck on that. 2 ones.
Got him.
Hey guys, 10 damage on him. He has to do another dex save. Why is the spell save DC at 14?
16.
You'd have passed it anyway.
all
Alright. So, Alabar?
Does he take half?
No. Don't do anything.
Yeah.
Bonus action. Sorry.
Oh, stumbles
Thing.
around.
Force ballista, go! Shoot that guy.
Hell
He
yeah.
did
Fun
it.
game.
For another 6 force damage.
Next turn will be 7.
Alright. Alabar?
Now it's Alvar's turn. I'm sorry.
What size are these things?
They're big. They're
Large, I guess.
about 10 foot tall.
Is it large or like specifically in-game size? Okay, large. I'm gonna smash.
Oh, big.
Hell yeah, you are.
And with it, I'm going to use a pushing attack to shove it into the other one.
Roll that superiority die.
All that beautiful bean footage.
Noble Alvar, thy strength befits a crown.
I believe it's a
That
D8.
strength befits anything that's not you.
I thought there was a button for it. I can't find it now.
No, I add the macros to my own maneuvers when I do the Klukai. It's
+5.
Alright,
Is that
you'll
already
see
doubled or not?
What?
Yeah, it added in the second. The plus is the
Plus
second.
Oh, the 4. Okay.
You'll see it kind of knock back and it kind of jitter back and forth against the other one. but you definitely see that it is broken. It kind of falls back, but it's not all the way up or all the way down, I should say, but they're kind of leaning against the walls together on top of each other.
Cute.
The second one still doesn't activate.
Nope.
I'm gonna step in front of Richter.
Okay, when you get there,
Does it appear to flinch?
the bottom one appears to kind of shake.
Okay,
lively.
knowing it was going to do that, I'm going to use my second attack.
I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My spell
13
DC
to
is
hit.
incorrect for whatever reason.
13 miss.
Yeah.
So Kane is next.
Yeah, Kane is going to, since he doesn't have to disengage, kind of stand up and move back. He'll use his action to quicken healing. He will then roll, I believe it is a d6. 1d6. And add his proficiency, which is currently a 3, so he'll gain 7 back. And that's it for him. He's done.
Okay, Kane.
That
No,
was-
that was Kane. Stone Golem. The one is going to stand up, and he is going to swing at.
Come on!
the-
I yell at it.
He'll swing at you. He's only going to get one attack because he
Because he
only
has
has
one
one
arm.
arm.
Drummer from Def Leppard.
like it.
17.
That'll miss.
Sweet. So he comes down, slams on the ground. You see the dust flow around him,
And
and
with the
he
rapier
misses.
scratching down. Ah.
Did the first one not die? I thought we killed it.
No.
Just
The way you're
knocked it.
talking, I thought it died.
No, it
You
was
pushed it
it
back.
fell back when you pushed it, and it hit against the other one and kind of slammed him against the walls. The movement action for the other one is going to be to kind of stand back up and upright itself from being fallen against the wall by the other one.
I'm going to go ahead and apologize to the team then, because that's my bad. I would not have jumped on the other one until this one was dead.
It's okay. No, we're good.
It-
We're good.
It
You
doesn't
did a
matter.
cool
It's
thing.
where you ended your movement is what was happening. That's what triggered it to go.
I get that. I wouldn't have done it. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
The way I
Running back-
envisioned it is like you swung through the first one and then just kept flying forward. And then once it activated, you go, whoa! And smashed it too. So, but yeah, I know what you were going for.
21 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, dang it. I got 11 piercing and 1 force for the first. 18.
Yep.
Does 10 more piercing and 5 more force.
You see him start kind of crumbling, but he's still standing. He's still working, but you definitely see crumbling.
Orash, high five. You've got this
Orash.
shit.
Yeah. Attack recklessly. All right.
Great
got it.
experience.
All right, another 18.
Yep. As you do that, you'll see it sweep through, and it hits the center of it where glowing is, and it crumbles apart.
Yeah.
All right.
Then I'm gonna use my movement and step on his body. Just get up and over to this guy. Ready.
I'm gonna remove the token just so it's out of the way, but you guys did kill it, and the other one's the only one left.
And with that, I'm gonna, as it's falling down and Orosh is pushing it down with his foot, run up its leg and kind of run up onto the other side of its chest and shoulder, spin down and kind of lance the rapier down into this one. I am going to attack it with a green flame blade, so it's magical. Even though there's no second guy to hit. Rapier attack. 24 to hit for 5 piercing.
Yep.
And once there, I am going to bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon, and it'll appear above its head. And then I will have the Spiritual Weapon attack it. 18 to hit for 4 force damage. And that's my last second level spell.
Hit it. Flinch.
Oh no, that's my second to last. No, that's my last.
You good? When does he move? Oh, he's a few turns away. All right. Force Ballista bonus action is gonna move up and take a shot first. 23 to hit. What? 9 force damage, and he's pushed back 5 feet.
He'll push back into the wall and he'll fall again.
Nice. And Ray of Frost as my action. 21 to hit. His speed is reduced by 10, and holy moly, another one. 11 cold damage.
Okay, he looks frozen and slower.
Should have brought a sweater.
That's exactly the plan.
Alvar?
Yeah.
Be careful, he's chilly.
25 to hit.
There you go.
For 12. And 27 to hit for 6 more. Yeah.
Nice. Kane?
Fly straight in, kind of leapfrogging Serash with 2 attacks. Going in with the unarmed strike. Bam, bam. Can't hit for shit. He's going to spend one of his
Stop breaking his bones.
last key points to step of the wind, disengage. And basically, as he kind of comes in, kick, throws the wings back, and then just leapfrogs back over top Serash, landing behind him.
Good call.
Yeah, no thanks.
Golem is going to come down on the prospector since he's so close.
He very much learned his lesson with that first
21.
itinerary.
And 22. 22 damage on one hit. 24 on the other one.
Ah.
Are you down?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Runny Babbitt,
Okay.
by the way, he got back up before that. So
Let's see here. Okay. I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark to that one. And attack him. 15 misses. 13 misses. I missed both those arrows. Really?
miss. Oh, Roosh.
Okay.
All right. Alvar's tiny. He just got knocked out of the air, right? Because he's down.
Yep.
He got swatted.
Back myself out by accident. Reloading. Yeah, I'm gonna stand over his body in a protective manner. Then attack recklessly.
Oh yeah.
Recklessly protect.
Protect him recklessly. I'm just flailing.
Best way to
Wigging
protect
his
somebody
body
is to kill
around.
him.
Accidentally step on him.
Hit.
For 19.
All right.
That's it.
Richter.
Yeah, I only have one more spell slot left for healing. It is a 3rd level spell, so does the golem look messed up or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Jeremy. I love you.
Alvar knows why he's here.
I am going to bonus action move the spiritual weapon over top of it and use it to attack. 10 force damage. And then I am going to attack it. Green Flame Blade, so it's magical. 22 to hit, 7 more damage. And as I'm doing that, I'm yelling directly in its face, trying to make sure it's paying attention to me and the blade, which I'm drawing to like one kind of itinerary, so hoping that it'll attack me. And I'm also checking on our prospector fellow to make sure he doesn't just die.
He's hurting.
Yeah.
Flinch.
I'm happily back here, not being pummeled by a rock monster. So we're just gonna keep the whole shebang going. Try to knock him over one more dang old time. 22 to hit, Force Ballista. Another 6 force and he's knocked back. And let's do another Ray of Frost. Why not? 12 to hit. That one's terrible.
At least the ballista's good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the ballista hit that one did.
Blissett knows what he's doing.
Yeah. He was made to shoot.
It was. I made him. He's a real cutie.
So adorable.
And Alvar. Death saving throw.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Nope.
Nice.
Better than
Got it.
better than
20.
some.
I've got to heal him next turn.
Kane.
I am going to.
Hurt your fingers more.
Yeah, actually,
I'm gonna break the shit out of my wrist.
I think I am going to. Yeah, break my fingers more. That's it. That's all I got. Let's see if I can hit.
All creatures
Um,
fear the Tyrannosaurus.
Bam, bam. Nope. Bonus action one more time. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
You got him.
With a stunning oh, he's not open hand. I don't know what he is.
I can stunning strike him.
Well, he's
But I only have one.
a rock monster. There's no
Yeah,
chance.
I only have one key point left. I'm not wasting it on that random. The hope, the dream that he rolls a 1. Yeah, I will spend it on. Actually, I'm going to just regular move. I'm not going to spend my key point, and I'm going to hope he misses.
Mm.
With the
You can have
opportunity
2
that-
people to heal with your one spell slot.
He's on the ground, so he's gonna have
Disadvantage.
It doesn't matter.
Nailed it.
21.
Yeah, you hit him so hard, just a bunch of feathers go flying up in the air and like a poof. Just. I'm so sorry.
What
Andy.
is the relationship with temporary hit points and a person at 0? Are they stabilized or are they?
Temporary
It
No,
does nothing
Jim
for them.
Soak first. They're not
temporary
real.
shouldn't even be present. There's really no way for them to exist if you're at 0. Because they're supposed to go away before everything else. Now, if you give somebody temporary hit points who's at 0, it could potentially act as a buffer to stop a death saving throw, but it won't bring them back up.
Nah, there's no way.
Okay, so Stone Golem is going to stand back up since he's frozen.
Mhm.
That's going to be pretty much what he does. He's going to stand up and move forward by 1, but I'm going to
Dashing
say
to do
that's
it.
going to be both his actions.
Gotcha.
Runny Babbitt.
Okay,
Shoot 'em.
I'm going to.
Or heal one of those guys.
Ooh, if you
Yeah.
can heal, that'd be great.
Right.
Yeah, I
Rangers.
can.
Rangers do that, right?
I'm going to drop Hunter's Mark, and then I will summon. Oh, actual range is correct on this. Not to be mean to the owl, but Alvar's put more damage in, so I'm going to summon a healing spirit.
On top.
Turned
of
into rocks
On
and is
top
now
of Alvar.
choosy about who to save.
Does it move if it's within 5 feet, right?
Or starts their turn, and that they get healed for 1d6 health or HP without any action required. So
Yeah.
If you dropped it on Richter, wouldn't it hit Alvar and
No.
the Alkin?
It's only the one that's in it.
yeah, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
a space that is a 5-foot cube you can see within range.
Oh, I see.
I
So-
thought it was
yeah.
within 5 feet of the creature
No.
you summoned.
And
My
so
bad.
like you see like a little like a bunny spawn like right there. A fey bunny.
Well, looks like it was like a bunny Patronus.
Yeah. And then I try to attack, but that's a crit fail on the first arrow.
That misses.
Hey, 16 misses as well.
Yep. So, Rush, you're up.
Roar.
I don't think you have any damage on you, but you would heal.
Yeah,
Reckless.
1d6 heal if you got hit.
I haven't hit at all. I'm feeling pretty good. Chop, chop, chop. I'm a stone cutter. Critical strike. Oh,
Nice.
warrior.
Stonecutter.
Tarnished warrior.
All right, so 10 plus 10, 23, and 25 total.
All right, cool. You hit him. He's hurting. You see him start crumbling again, but he's still up. But you're definitely hurting him. So Richter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my action to spare the dying on spare the dying on the owl.
Where's the healing bunny he cast?
It's on top of you.
It's on top of you.
Okay, so it would have triggered as soon as I entered it, right?
Well, no.
I think
Whenever-
it triggers at the start of your turn.
Yeah. It appearing on top of you, we've learned it does not mean that you've entered its space. The inverse is true. It entered your space. So if you cast Moonbeam on something, it doesn't do damage immediately. Similarly, this will heal. But I'll stabilize the bird, because I would feel terrible if Andy's character died.
Is it an action to do so?
Yeah.
You just drag him through the rabbit instead?
No.
Because then he would be entering its space.
Well, no. I can't drag him. That's not a thing I can do.
Okay.
I have a 9 strength. I'm old.
He's a bird.
And I did not. He is hollow boned. I guess I'll put it to the Chody. Can I drag the bird?
What's the weight listed on his sheet?
What's the biggest frozen turkey you ever saw? Could he drag that?
I'm asking Chody.
Dragging it, I would say that you.
He has a weight on his sheet.
His weight is not on his sheet because he did not fill. Oh, he did. He weighs 165 pounds.
That's a heavy ass bird.
Yeah, it's like a regular human man.
I don't
Good
think.
lord.
I don't think
Got
Andy
gear.
knew how. Well, you know what? 165 pounds. That's what Andy put. I
You know
can't
what?
lift him. So his knowledge of the bird not having hollow bones for some
It
reason.
really fucked us.
You thought he had hollow bones, but he didn't. That's why he was able
It's
to
those
punch
human
him and
arms.
miss
They
so
have
hard.
marrow. Everything else is hollow.
Yeah.
His bones got filled with something. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Spare the dying, and then I'm going to bonus action spiritual weapon into the golem. Hiya.
He got the Wolverine treatment. His bones got injected with something.
8 force damage.
Lead. It's not a coating of adamantium, it's a filling of lead.
And just because I am a sucker for everything Steve's doing, I just switched the music to the Godfrey boss fight.
As the spiritual weapon slices through it, it'll cut it, and you'll notice that it's definitely looking looser. It's not as smooth moving as it was. Flinch.
I really wish people weren't all crowded around that, but here we go again with the. God, he's an excellent shot.
Man, he's good.
So good, but just needs
Ray
to.
Force. Like, I could use the damage and I could learn to shoot like he does. Ray of Frost, yep, see.
Oh, so yes. Oh, shit!
It's poopy.
And then that's your turn.
That's it. That's all I got.
Alavar.
I don't heal
For
people.
1d6.
So, hold on. Do you want some magic shenanigans? You choose the starting stuff, so if you want to be ballsy and risk it, you could roll a 20 and get 1 hit point, but you could also roll a 1 and die.
No, just heal me so I can get up and do something.
Get the
Yeah,
healing
roll a
spirit.
d6.
You want to gamble?
1d6, is that what you said?
Yeah.
That's enough.
All right, I got
Oh,
one
hell
point.
yeah.
You all right?
Back in the fight.
And that one could have killed you outright.
I'm going to spend half my movement to stand up and whip some ass.
Hell yeah.
Hit.
What happened to the bush?
I'm going to bait and switch. Who wants to swap with me?
I'll do it.
Okay.
The problem with that is I'm going to get shunted back into the same space
You're gonna
because...
end up underneath Oroch.
Yeah, I assume we can share space because he's small.
Well,
Yeah.
he stood up and he can fly over you too, but I'm assuming what happens is you can bait and switch with me, and then I'll bounce into Oroch's space but move back to where I was, and then you can fly above his head. So we'll all be in there, but I'll have plus AC, or you'll have plus AC. And if you have plus AC, then he'll probably want to attack me finally, and I'll get attacked once.
Oh, they won't know I have a bonus. So yeah, let's shunt you out of combat.
Well, no, you won't shut me out of combat because you're in Oroch's space. So you're gonna shut.
Yeah, but
me.
if I take your space, you're going to get bumped into him and bounce off.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce right back to where I came from, and then you're gonna be above me.
But it's
or
already occupied.
above Oroch. You can be at an elevation. You can fly.
All right, I'll just hang out over you. So it's taking 11 slashing damage, and I'm going to gain the bonus.
Okay, so roll that
Okay.
dice. Shit, yeah, dude.
So
Nice.
27 AC, and I taunt the fuck out of this thing as I smash it again.
I'm also taunting it.
I'm
hit.
roaring incoherently.
19 to hit for
Do
13
we do
more
we all
damage.
want to taunt it?
I want it to attack me.
I'm good.
You're a dump statue, and your mama's a countertop.
Your mom's a countertop. Oh shit.
All right, Cade is down, right?
And stabilize, so it doesn't matter. Pass on.
Okay, stabilize. All right, so Stone Golem's gonna have one more attack. He's gonna bring down both of his
On Kane.
hands on one on you and one on Oroch.
Okay.
So first one's gonna be on John,
Right here, you dumb monster.
That'll hit.
and then the next one's going to be on Oroch.
This guy's a ringer. Look at it. Oh, nope.
Uh,
Never mind. Focus soon.
You know what? For
17.
flavor's sake, no,
17
because
for me?
it critically hits me because I'm attacking with advantage.
Oh, that's right.
I
You're
blocked.
so reckless.
I blocked 15 of it with my hold it bag.
You're gonna do double damage, but I take the half because I'm still raging. I'll just
Okay.
take
I'll take 17.
17
So 32, yeah, 17.
You take half
Or-
of that.
16.
Half of the crit should just be the printed damage.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Sometimes
How
I
are
was
you getting
originally thinking.
16?
Sometimes
What?
lower than half.
It says 17, boys.
No, it's-
17 doubled and then halved?
17 was John's hit.
Yes.
15
plus
plus 18 was
18.
the crit.
Oh,
What was the-
okay.
what was
It
the
rolled
total?
it rolled double dice.
Got
It
it,
doesn't
okay.
double the damage. I'm sorry. I thought you were going. Thank you.
Okay.
Same
Running
page,
back.
Zach.
Okay, for my bonus action, I'm gonna move the little healing spirit over the owl,
Okay.
and then I will attack it. I miss again. Oh, I crit that one.
There
though.
it is.
Grouping.
That does 10 damage.
As you shoot, it goes right between its eyes, and you see its head kind of loll off backwards, and it falls over dead.
I
Got him.
will quickly assess the situation and listen. Is anything kind of moving in this direction, or does it sound like we're being assailed in like the very next 6 seconds?
Do you, roll me a perception check.
You got it.
You want me to go check it out?
No.
Oh.
Um,
I'm always afraid.
it's a
I'm
failure,
looking around.
But flinch is probably.
I got a nat 20 because I have advantage, so 28.
Okay. You would especially hear, because of your big ears, sobbing, very loud, uncontrollable sobbing, and you hear the
And that's-
person yelling the name Ilyana.
Well, that shit's just gonna have to wait 1 second. And I pull out the book. 10 minutes, guys. Let's go. We're gonna go through it one more time. So, I'm gonna cast Prayer of
Hold on,
Healing
because Colossus is up here.
with my 3rd level slot. But the healing spirit's gonna trigger how many more times?
It lasts for a minute.
No, it's got a limit as to how many times it can trigger.
Oh, yeah, sorry. 1 plus my spell pack cast.
It's
So I
done
did 1 already, so
2, or no, someone already. Yeah.
it's
I
done
took
1
one.
already, so it's got
The
5
owl,
more.
the owl would have had one at the start of its turn.
So I'm gonna say at least 1 for the owl, obviously. So then I rolled a 4, so it gets 4 hit points back. But Andy's not here, and I'm not feeling the monk, especially with the golemly nature of stuff. So do we want to put any more into him, or just have him hold back and shoot?
He is going to gracefully retire
Yeah, that's
from
I'm
this
fine with
fight.
that. Does anybody else need the next 4d6 charges?
He will tell our story.
I
I say
just-
Alvar and
I
probably
just got the
Oroch.
one hit point right
Let
now.
Alvar take
Yeah,
all.
he did. Just get
Let
one.
him dance in the rabbit light.
Let him take all 4, and then I will throw out the 3rd level prayer of healing. Actually, no. With that, we should probably hold off. I can use the 3rd level spell slot for something more damage focused. I'll spirit guardians in the fight if there's another fight.
Boys, I'm still not feeling so hot.
Okay.
If we want, I can use my last 2nd level slot to cast Healing Spirit again. Or he'll get 6 more charges of D6s.
How many after rolling that you're still feeling bad, Alvar?
Approximately 15 out of 54.
Yeah, throw some more on him, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. 6 more.
I'll use my 3rd level slot for Spirit Guardians if there's another fight around the corner. But then after that few moments, we'll move around the way for the sobbing.
I could sort of
21 more.
soften things up if you want it.
That puts me over bloodied.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble. Give me like 2 shakes. I'm gonna disassemble my ballista.
No.
I miss him
2
too,
shakes of a
guys.
rabbit's tail.
Hell yeah, brother.
How many of my arrows can I collect?
You got
And
one
this
more.
guy's coming out.
If you can go ahead and roll for them, and
That's actually a really smart move.
75%.
I try.
It's my favorite one.
It's smart. It's
Yeah.
How many did I shoot?
it's less flashy.
I shot about 9, so I'll roll a d10.
Everybody standing within 10 feet of this little green feller here is gonna get a D8 plus 3 temporary hit points. So I'm gonna pew.
5. Very cool.
And every time on its turn, if you're near to it, I'm gonna pump that again.
Can I just take it with me?
Kinda, yeah, actually.
Yeah, you can pick it up.
He's tiny.
Just put it on my shoulder.
Don't let it. Well, I mean, if you need to, let it get hit. It is replace. I am a fucking genius.
Where was the pathway? Is there no pathway?
Currently, you don't see it.
I'm gonna
Let's
investigate
see.
then. I hear the crying, so I can kind of gauge where it's at, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna lace the ballista into my boot.
Would I have advantage
gonna
with
cry
that since I
back.
know where to look? Since I can
You've
hear
heard it. Yeah, you would hear it coming from this direction.
Okay, so I'd investigate over there. 15. Do I find?
You see a sarcophagus and seems to be coming from behind the sarcophagus.
Orosh! Quickly, I need aid here.
Kill it!
And another question about temporary hit points. Once it recasts, does it replace the temporary hit points we currently have?
It will not.
So
yeah,
we right now we
the
all have
higher
5.
Number, the higher number.
If
every
it's a
time.
higher number, okay.
Yeah, if we sit here for a
I
while,
know
we could-
they don't add together. I was curious if it takes the highest or it takes whatever is the most recent.
If we sit here for a while, we could probably get max temporary hit points.
I mean, if you wanted to, I could fucking roll it, but that sounds boring as shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once you move the sarcophagus, you'll see that there is a small hole, and you can definitely hear the crying much. It's like a wailing and just screaming the name Ilyana.
Elvi, you're small. You go first. The rest of us will probably be clenched with it.
I have the most health, so I can go first as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, go.
So small.
You're all small. Go. Me and Orosh will be.
Okay.
Oh,
Excuse me.
I point at the owl. You stay
Go.
here. Second best friend.
Doesn't bother me at all.
He says,
Oh wait, is the door open?
he says he kind of leans down in like that one meme. He's like, "Thank you for saving my life."
Jody, is this door open?
Yeah, it is.
His
open.
character
The
is
doors
thanking
are-
you.
You found a small tunnel that you can crawl through. Yeah.
Yeah, I just blow through it then.
Thank you
And
for
the
saving
others-
my life.
As
with
you
the
come
moon.
in, you see
Squeeze through.
you see a bunch of the sarcophaguses that are in the circle to where it looks like they have been opened, and they have been kind of gone through and put together. And you see a man standing above a body on one of them. It's almost like a desk with a body that's laid out over it. You can smell just a rotting flesh. It's been dead for a long time, and it's something that has been around for a while. You'll definitely notice it's not a fresh smell.
Barbecue, huh?
Do you guys think that's Ilyana?
Where's Piotr?
imagine.
Yeah.
Alright, just to confirm, these like torch things are doing light. So does that mean that the areas that don't have the circle for like the torches are like dark?
Correct.
Okay, good. I'm gonna try to stay in those areas then.
But if, like I say, he's just he's doing something over the body that's in the middle on the table, but you can't really tell what it is from
And
where
it doesn't
I'm
look
gonna
like
fly up and over him to see what he's doing.
it doesn't look like he's noticed us.
not yet. No one said anything yet. If
gonna-
anyone said anything, you would.
I'm gonna
notice.
stealth up
I-
behind him.
I quietly fly right up above him and look over his shoulder to see what he's doing.
You see that there is an opening in it. It's a body that's been wrapped, and it looks like it's been dumped in formaldehyde, and it looks like you can definitely tell there's been a lot of cuts, a lot of just working to it, and just very old. It looks like he's doing some sort of a surgery, shoving something into the heart cavity.
Jeremy,
How do I feel about this guy? Oh, I see somebody make an action. I'm just gonna bury a battle axe in the top of his
I'm
head.
gonna stab him in the back with the rapier at the same time.
Okay.
And I think someone's
Nice
shooting at him
attack.
with a bow at the same time.
Yeah.
Is that Ileana?
I'll be monologuing.
I mean,
Apparently, we're not going to monologue at all.
no, I'm going straight for murder on this one. I will green flame blade it just so
This is called a monologue.
I'm pretty sure I missed.
I have advantage because we're attacking from
Oops.
him not knowing us being here. But yeah, you fucked up for sure.
I got a 21 on my arrow.
Gibbs, what are you in?
21 to hit.
Is this still like around? Do I get my bonus attack?
What?
I have extra attack. Do I get the second one, or is this like a special
I
thing?
think I think
Surprise
surprise
round.
action is just the one, right?
It's just a
Okay.
normal attack, surprise round. So,
Whoops.
what
Doing
do we
flips in
got?
the air.
I got a
Swinging wide.
21 with the rapier.
Hit.
7 piercing damage.
I got a 21 as well with my bow with 9 piercing
Hit.
damage.
10 with the axe.
How much did you get with the axe?
A 10.
You said that it was formaldehyde in the pit in front of him?
You can smell it, yeah.
I'm going to
It's-
have the fire dance off of him from the green flame blade and ignite it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in here.
Now
Okay.
again, I just so you know, there is a bottle of formaldehyde. He's not standing in it. He's at a desk.
Oh, I understand.
I just want to let you know.
Yeah, I'm detonating that. I'm just getting rid of that.
Okay, hold on.
Pretty sure it's flammable.
It is. Good job.
Plot twist, this man was just in here mourning you. We came in and ruined everything.
Look, if he's in here and he's not crying, asking for help, then he's a part of the problem, and
Okay,
we're solving it.
Maybe
You're
he
under
was.
arrest.
We didn't even look at his face.
So okay, so that was all the hits, right? That
Uh-huh.
was all the attacks. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna go into initiative.
Cool. So clear the board first.
What kind of container was the formaldehyde in?
Like a vat with a body, like a coffin.
The body is on a table. Again, I couldn't put it on there, but
Sure.
The body's on a table with the smell of formaldehyde. There is a bucket of it, and it just looks like very kind of mad scientist kind of thing going on here. He's digging in this chest cavity and pulling things
Just
out.
double checking
Yeah,
it.
no.
Because it's a flammable liquid, but it can also be combustible, which
Right.
means it can explode if
Well,
you
and
want to
that's-
really fuck us all.
And you all died to a flaming bottle of
It
formaldehyde.
is
We're in a pretty
combustible.
small room.
All right. And then you can put them in order. Uh-oh.
I did-
That's multiple.
Jeremy, would you get in a square?
I'm flying on top of the guy. I didn't want
That's
to
actually-
block
First, we got
what everybody
Rabbit.
can see.
He's going
Possibly
first.
perfect.
Oh,
What'd you say?
go ahead,
Runny
Brett.
Babbitt.
Oh, okay. You said oh, so I thought you were talking about
Sorry.
something.
Oh,
I'm going to Hunter's Mark him.
Okay,
22 to hit.
that hits.
The 6 piercing, 1 force. 3.
Okay.
6 piercing and 6 force as well.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Alavar.
I will smash him in the head. 25 to hit.
Smart.
And because I'm above him, I'm going to use my pushing attack, but I want to try to like swirly him in that bucket of burning formaldehyde. Is that allowed?
You can try for it. It's gonna be an athletic or strength athletics check. I'm gonna say, or a would it be a grapple?
yeah.
Same.
Yeah, let's do
Perfect.
grapples. Yeah.
We'll have
21.
that guy resist it.
I think he's
21
trying
to shove his head in the bucket.
Have that wizard trying to
Yep,
resist
he
getting his head fixed.
if he's just trying to
So-
push his face into it, it'd be a shove. But it sounds like you're trying to hold it in there, right?
Yeah, and it
Because
does an
that's-
extra 1 damage.
Okay.
Did I sink him?
You got him down in there. He's held down.
His head's in there. Go ahead and make no. I'm gonna forego my second attack and just hold his ass in this burning bucket of formaldehyde. Fuck my arms.
He's just ah.
I'm just gonna keep stabbing him in the back.
You're under arrest.
He's pretty well incapacitated.
Stop
at this point, I think.
resisting.
Yeah, 8 more damage, and it's magical for the purposes of Screenplay Blade.
Gonna drown his ass.
Yeah, I just stab him in the back, and then that's it.
Yep.
I hope this is your big bad.
This reminds me of a time I
I
dumped
hope
people
we
in
just
love.
bullied this nerd.
Again. Flailing around in there.
You see him. You see him struggling
Oh,
to
yeah.
get out, and you see his hands, and you see them start glowing, and you see him push outward.
Okay.
And
Do I get to
fourth
contest it?
blast. Each creature within 20-foot cube originating from the object
On 16.
or makes a 16 Constitution saving throw. On a failed saving throw, the creature takes. You guys can read.
36 damage. I'm unconscious. And I'm pushed 10 feet away.
This is one of my best saves, and I failed it.
Oh my! So did I.
Oh, that put me at exactly 0.
36 damage.
Well, we had a great start.
We were bullying him. He called the principal. That's what he did.
Even with the bonus, the temporary hit points,
Oh,
36 puts you
oh.
down.
No, that puts me at exactly 8 then.
That
Thank
puts
goodness.
me at exactly 1.
Yes,
Yeah, I got chatted as
That's all
well.
you need.
fucking science, boys. Pack it in. Dunk this nerd one more damn old time.
I'm not done with you yet, boy.
And so, and then that's gonna be like he's still under trying to get up. Kane, you're next.
Is the formaldehyde still burning on his face?
It is absolutely burning on his face. His next turn, he's going to take fire damage.
Did
Hell
he
yeah.
did he use the fire cone ability on the Hydra?
Yeah. Because I used it on the Hydra as well.
Well, then I'm going to do typical coward stuff because I'm not in any position to do anything. I'm going to pop out and shoot him twice with a short bow. Bam, bam. 26 to hit.
First one hit.
And he didn't know I was there, so I was
Okay,
hiding.
yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, so both hit.
13 total.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright.
Because of the burning formaldehyde in his face, he doesn't know any of
He
it.
doesn't know that
He's
I was-
blinded.
Well, the owl was definitely not like showing himself. He was cowering. Like that was the thing that was happening.
I like this idea. I'm gonna fly into another rage.
You should
Meh.
stay within 15 feet of John.
I'm gonna run up here. I'm gonna.
Thought the thing was with me. I
I'm
thought it was
also
my-
gonna like
Go
grapple
here.
him.
Go here.
What?
Go here.
Okay.
It's a radius deal. I can only get so many people. You're
'Cause
too
Alva
far.
got knocked off, but I like this idea of like the swirly. But I'm also just gonna like have put one hand on one of his shoulders and the other hand on his head and just keep it
Ultimate wedgie.
like shoved in there. So do you need to do another opposing athletics?
Sure, go ahead. Yep.
With advantage since I'm in a rage because I'm just
Yeah.
like, haha, get this nerd.
Just gonna waterboard the nerd until the game's
Oh wow.
over.
My best roll and it's only an 11. Oh,
Oh,
I'm
Pathetic.
kind of putting up a little bit.
Oh,
fucking chess club beat you in an arm wrestling
I don't know how I rolled so low twice. That's my best like ability.
you almost had him.
I'll use this my second wind as well, just because I'm pretty hurt.
Flinch.
Oh,
Wow.
bonus action. This guy's moving into position. Those two are within 10 feet. They are going to take. Seven temporary hit points. That is for Orosh and Richter. And as my action, I will cast Scorching Ray. Why not? And do I do 3 attacks?
Three,
Three
yeah.
different attack rolls?
Each one should have 2d6s as damage.
So I'm guessing 19 and 20 hit, the 11 miss.
11 misses.
So 17 and 15, 32 damage.
You see the fire in the formaldehyde kind of flare up as you shoot the scorching ray, and he kind of starts convulsing, and he just falls still at his head in the formaldehyde that you guys are holding him in.
We have some questions for you.
Don't worry. Tomorrow morning I can ask him whatever we need to ask.
Yeah, like, what's the bottom of that bucket look like?
Bloody.
Anybody else popping out of the woodwork?
Nope, you guys stopped him. You held him. You
Okay,
couldn't
cool.
get to him to turn him on.
Awesome.
Fuck
You
that
didn't
guy.
get to see his cool weapon that he had or anything.
Murdered him.
I'm sure he had a lot of cool shit
Holy-
about him. He probably had a motive.
He
He's like-
did.
Probably had like a whole like villain speech to give us as we were walking up.
Oh god, I was gonna ask. Oh, we should have had Runny Babbitt bend over behind him as a table. We pushed him over.
He's like, get off of me! We're like, no! Actually.
Oh man, we just hazed that guy to death.
I'm assuming the fairy went up and like when it got
Yep.
pushed out. Ah!
Did we
But
kill
yeah,
him?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
he's
killed
dead,
him.
I guess.
You
Oh shit! I thought
absolutely
he said he
killed
was
him.
bloody. Oops.
You see that there's a dead, mummified body on the table.
Now is the time
Yeah.
for prayer. And I will pray revealing before we do anything else.
I guess I'll try to extinguish that fire.
Everybody get 18 back.
Hell yeah.
Hell
And if
yeah.
you guys wanted to gather around the fella,
And I am out of spells.
You say you're gonna bring this guy back tomorrow?
Oh wait. Oh no. I'm gonna. Yeah, I can. I can speak with corpses. Well, I not speak at corpses like most people would be able to do. I can actually make them answer
Does
my
he-
inquiries.
So you're a necromancer.
No, incorrect. I am a faithful, devout worshipper of Sten. It allows me right to speak to the unworthy. Since he was not a devout follower of Stenin, his corpse has no rules for it.
Yeah, if he ain't got no rules, I chop his hands off.
That is helpful, yes.
Does he
Can't wiggle the fingers if he doesn't have any.
Little bastard.
Like,
Throw him in
does he
the
have any,
burning
like heraldry
formaldehyde.
on him? Like,
What? Pardon me. What?
do you have any like any sigils or heraldry on him? Like if he's from one of our nations?
You'll notice that he was an old elf. He was definitely an old looking elf. I'm guessing you guys are going to search him. You'll find that, like I said, you'll find the mummy that's on the table of a female, of some sort. It looks like it has been definitely Frankensteined, how ripped open, torn apart, flipped around, and it looked like they were trying to preserve it. But after so long, you just can't preserve something. It's going to decay. You find uh, a very weird, like it's a basilisk head that has a bunch of wires and nodes running through it. And in the back of the neck, it looks like there's a place that you can actually place your hand. Yeah, it's
oh
kind of
wow, that's
Just something
rad.
to you, Flinch.
and that's what he didn't get to grab. But yeah, it has kind of a basilisk head where his fist will fit in it with a bunch of wires and nodes coming out of it. And that's the main thing you see. That's pretty much what you find.
Is the crying still happening?
Oh God, no, that was him. He's dead. He's done.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was the guy crying, and we
He was
killed
the
him.
guy
this
crying.
guy was gonna try to clash of the Titans us, and we just fucking pantsed him.
Swirly.
Do any of these
Holy
sarcophagi
fuck.
have any other bodies in them?
You'll notice that there were bodies in them, but they definitely see that they have been
Piecemealed.
parts taken out, and it looked like
Are they
it was focused-
identifiable? Some of the parts
honestly,
that remain.
those parts remain. I mean, you can see them, but they're not people. You can't identify. Like
Okay.
they've been ripped to pieces.
Then I'm gonna search the area. I'm
Does
looking
this town
for.
have a dentist?
anything that basically would draw me to be able to kind of like identify a person. If there's any like back rooms or anything, I'm going to check them out. I'm very quickly doing this, just trying to kind of operatively. I know what I need. I need evidence to be able to prove the claim that I'm going to make in front of the council.
If
So
you go this way, you're walking around. I'm just gonna say, like, if
We
you're
all heard his confession.
yeah, if you're looking around and you come up through the top, you'll see a dungeon area that has a few people in it, but
oh,
they're petrified, and they're like not like as stone,
just
but
in fear.
just in fear. Yeah, they've seen them being taken and used as parts and piecemealing for this thing that's on the table. They are also seeing a lot of the stone statues of people around as well. So you see a lot of that.
I am going to use my harness divine energy to get rid of my channel divinity and get a second level spell back, and I'm going to use it to cast calm emotions on whichever one looks um, like the most reasonable person outside of the
Uh,
fact that there's crazy fear.
Middle-aged woman, probably 20s, late 20s,
Sure.
for the time period anyway, and then two like 14, 15-year-old kids.
I am 95 years old. What the hell's going on in this
You're
town?
not a human.
We are here to rescue you, milady, and your other fellow prisoners here. You saw what had happened, correct?
them taking
He
the
attacked
people.
us.
Yes, yes,
They've
of
been-
course. Alva, bring me the guy that we the one we burned the face off of.
The
Can you
terrorist.
bring him over here.
Sure.
The
Cuts
criminal.
open his back and puts his arm in like a puppet. Flies it over.
Maintaining concentration on calm
I'm
emotion,
the
so she's
bad
totally
guy.
calm.
Jeez,
Is this the guy?
he was.
He's guilty, yeah?
I did it.
Yes, he was.
That was him.
Try-
You would be able to testify that in court, right? Again, calm emotions. You feel
Yeah,
totally
she's-
chill.
It's a very kind of yes.
Can you boys see my lips moving when I do it?
All right, great. Let's bag it up and
You can't even see you from behind him.
get
You're
everybody.
too little.
Get everybody back to the council chamber. I think we solved the crime.
I start trying to kick his legs so it looks
I
like
think
he's
we
walking.
cracked this case wide open.
I'm going to tell you something, Alva. I really respect your style.
What? I just dropped the corpse.
It was fucking badass what you did with his face.
I'm gonna take
And-
some of that formaldehyde with
Oh.
me if it's not all burnt up. I could use that.
Yeah, sure.
I'm watching you, boy.
You guys can pack them up and take them back.
And what about that basilisk head that was outfitted? Is there anything?
You can
Yeah,
take it with
glean
you.
about
red
that.
gun.
It's like I said, it's a basilisk head that, like, the neck, you can actually, it has a handle in the head of it
That's so fucking
with a
cool.
bunch of nodes and like wires running through it, and there's a triggering mechanism on it.
Which I assume like opens the eyes up. That's
Yep.
rad.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna stash
Yeah,
that
it's like a
and study
Mega
this
Man gun.
I
technology.
love it. It's like
Yep.
a Mega
Do
Man
it to
gun.
me.
Crazy.
The next
So-
boss will be weak.
You guys can absolutely take everything back once you get back to town. The people don't immediately remember all the missing people with the political stuff. They're going to try to push it down as much as possible, but they say that they're very thankful for the cleaning up the town, at least. You would find out that he is an old lord that was actually one of the emissaries for the elven kind. He was sent here to actually start training people in the magic arts, and he fell in love with a girl, a human girl that was um, found out to be actually very strong in magic, but she was just a serving girl, and they had this great relationship. And then once she died, his mental health just spiraled and spiraled and spiraled, and he kept trying to get her back. uh, Finally, his servants went out and caught the false basilisk to get it to sing for him to calm his memories and try to get him back. And the and once it was dead, his old memories for his wife came back, and he just went nuts.
Started doing weird shit.
Yep.
Well, thank goodness we were here.
Yep.
Well, that proves
It's
that
all in that
this-
red book, by the way. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
I assume how we figured it out. I was
Yep.
reading, and then I would say,
I can't read.
further proves that this land needs Stennin in its life. Good, strong God who will help you understand your ways are bullshit. Stop keeping people down with your poor district.
And that's the story arc, guys. So good job. You killed my big bad without it doing anything again.
Did we
in
fuck
one of
your
my
story
games.
again, Jody? I'm sorry.
Yes, you did.
God
High
damn
five,
it, every
Jeremy.
time. Every time.
Oh man, how did you not make him make a stealth roll?
Because he was trying.
He was very
Right,
busy.
he was
Yeah,
focused.
you're right. But
He's
holy
finally
moly,
gonna
that
bring
guy.
his love back. And if he would have had a turn, he was gonna bring back her, and she was gonna be a mummy and fight with him. But you guys put his head in formaldehyde on fire.
Fucking
You
dunked
did a
his
great
face in
job.
formaldehyde.
Right there, she's ready. She's ready to
Hey,
come
hey,
fight.
the bad guys' plans should fail just as often as the good guys.
Yeah.
It's only
Plans
right.
fail.
Straight
Yeah.
dunked on it.
Oh my
I
God.
was like,
Oh
I'm
god.
putting all these basilisks in this story, so he's actually using them to make stuff. I got this
No,
cool
that's smart.
gun.
I
And
That's real
genuinely
clever.
awesome.
I love the Clash of the Titans thing. I love
You
it.
did a lot of work, and I love it all. And I'm sorry we ruined
good.
another one.
No, it's fun. It's how
Boy.
mine go. It's funny.
Thanks for watching. That's the dead. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.
The best is for